My name is Brandon from Voma Energy Incorporated. I'm going to be doing a training tutorial on Pvsyst, designing standalone solar system using a software which is highly available to users. And the name of the application or program is called Pvsyst. So no follow idea. I'm going to dive right into how to create standalone that's software design using Pvsyst. I'm going to share my screen for my end users. Pvsyst is a very beautiful program. The first thing before you begin designing in Pvsyst, if you are doing an off system, it's important to have or as a standalone system as a program. You must have already have your needs analysis. This is more for people who already has a fundamental in computer and fundamental of basic understanding when it comes to solar design or solar installations. More importantly, for solar installations, so they can have be able to do the design very accurately, smooth and fast, and more professional. So let me share my screen for the Okay, on my screen there, the first thing I have, this is a Pvsyst window. When you Pvsyst 3.6 trial version is what I'm using right now. And this is what you're going to see. You're going to see connect, grid connect. That is a system that is connected to the grid. In Africa, most of the solar system built in Africa, or Liberia to be specific, where I get it from and where my company is, where the company is situated functioning. We use standalone system. Most PV system, I mean, solar system. Very connect means that the system is connected to the, in my country, we refer to it as the Liberia Electrical Corporation, that's LEC. It means that you connect the solar with the grid, and as long as the grid is functioning or the grid is on, the solar will function. If the grid goes off, the solar goes off. This system we are designing is a standalone system. We're going to go dive right into a standalone system. When I click on standalone system right here, the second options, out of my computer is a little bit slow. This window will open. As you can see, everywhere in this window is already filled because I've had previous design created. We have project, site, parents, use user node. Now, to create a new or start a new project, design project, you click on new. We're going to click new, and in this project design here, project name, we're going to change this to Voma. We're going to change it to company name, or the project name will be AIR SD fashion and FA stars and design. Word stars, change it to Marulia stars and design. Stars is stars and okay, we call the project name Marulia stars and design. That is the name of the project. And next, what we're going to be doing is I'm going to shut my out so you can just turn my video now. Okay, so we have Marulia stars and design. And we are going to click next. We need to have what we call the material file, which is the location to where you are going to be in this project. You have to choose the location where the project is going to be. I will search for the location and click on my search icon here. And I'm going to click here. Over here, you have the metro file over here, but I want to create a new one. So let's just go and I want to come to site file. This is site file up here. So the site file, we're going to click, we want to create a new, there the project is going to be, I'll be created. Each part of the word is America, Asia, Europe, with each part of the word. So I'm going to come right in here. And Liberia really don't have mapping system in terms of using navigation GPS. So if I just say, um, if you Mosel Liberia, I doubt you'll be able to find that. It's not there. Maybe I can just say Monrovia. Yes, we can find Monrovia, which is the city of like, look at the map. This is a map. Now we want to click on our location to the capital city. Zoom closely here. You can see as we keep zooming closely, seeing different communities. Um, related to that. Now, one thing about Liberia, it's not like it has different weather in different part of the country. We have two seasons, dry and rainy season. That is for the entire country. Like places like America, you know that you can have rainy seasons. I mean, you can have a summer in Massachusetts, or you can have summer in California, and it's snowing in Massachusetts. Liberia, we have rain and dry season, so that makes it easier to keep on our location. I'm gonna follow this here and see the closer to. So we say that our location is in the airfield. I'm gonna go here to see if I see the places. We have the restaurant, the restaurant, the Oro right here. This is Oro. We have Kalando right here. Okay, perfect. Kalando, so we're gonna keep building Boulevard. Okonga Town. If Kalando is there, cross the airfield, get the airfield. Okay, I'm just gonna choose right here. All right, I choose as my location. That location came out at Farnham, Fiamma, Liberia, in the geography and the latitude and longitude. So I will set my point, and this system have to now give it a name. The latitude, longitude is already filled up. You can also go to Google and get a longitude and latitude of a location, and you fill it in here, keep on the exact location. But I want to change it. I don't want to be Fiamma. I want to change the name of our business, which is Morovia Styles and Design. Morovia Styles and Design, that's the name. I changed it to that. And I now we have different mutual data import. This is where this is different. There are varieties of data import. In America, we use the NREL. For West Africa, or for this program, the selected default for this location is Metro Roads, Metro North. So that's what I choose 1.8. I'm going to click import. So that we actually import that media uh, geographical data for that area. It will tell us exactly how much sun falls in that area and how much uh, energy in terms of kilowatts we're going to be able to generate within a given month. All of those that will be right from importing that into our design. But just bear patient. Just in the reading my is know how to use this. Now we have that put in here and we click telling us the irradiance is kilowatts hour. We click January all the way to December to tell about the global horizontal irradiations, horizontal diffuse irradiation, temperature, wind velocity, length, turbulity, relative humidity, all of these information. How many kilowatts hour we're going to generate within the month? I'll click OK, and they're asking me to select to save it. So on my geographical site file, I'm going to add this location here. Let's see. That is my new location. The geographic site file Morovia Style and Designs is now saved. Thank you. And I can generate. You want to video file also to generate. Yes. Generate also the file. Now we are done with that. When you get done, this is very crucial. Select the media file, blah, 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 design, click save. When you get done with creating that, you must save your project. So I'm going to click save. In order to save my project, click save. Project saved. Now it's time to go ahead with the design. We need this blue strips here as we design. If you look in this strip, there is a red statement here that says please choose plane orientation. Every time as you go along with the design in these blue strips, you will be told the next point of action or the next thing you need to, what you need to proceed with your drawing. I'm going to click on orientation, which is what I call it on 4. And they're asking me what orientation do I want to choose. Fixed or tile orientation. Orientation is how you want the solar panel to be mounted, whether flat, whether tilted at an angle, a given angle. That is what they are asking for. Optimization with respect to the year, irradiant, summer, or winter. I'll take yearly because we are I'll take yearly, and I will change my plane to 20 degrees. Not good. My plane to 20 degrees. I don't want it to get too high. Got too much plane. Click OK. And now they're asking me to do another task. The username not defined. So we have to go to the user needs not defined. Now, you remember me saying that you have to have your needs analysis done? Needs analysis is very important going ahead with this design project. Now, I have a needs analysis I created for another file, but I'm going to use it here. So I'm going to click on my needs analysis file right here, and this is a needs analysis file named Voma Incorporated Pvsyst standalone system design training. That's the name file with. And we have load analysis. The load that's going to be used in this company or facilities are air conditions, 19,000 BTU air conditioned, 18,000 BTU, refrigerators, microwaves, light bulbs, water heaters, and allocation for undeclared loads. If somebody brings something else that was not accounted for. What is important is when you're entering this into the program doesn't have allocate along that you can enter. So you have to more often than like air condition will fall under a specific category. So all air conditions have to be calculated jointly. So for example, we have 18, we have 19,000 people. 14, we have 14, there's 20 air conditioning total. 2,500 operating watts times 14. That's 36,000 plus 3,500 operating watts times 6 air conditioners, which is 18,000. Our total operating watts for all 20 air conditioners is 6,000. That's what we want. We want to come back into our design, into our Pvsyst design project program here. Click user need, and honor domestic appliances. Where we're going to put it. Here is where we want the data and energy operation to be total of 56,000. We want this to be 56,000. So we we're going to work our way here. So if I come in here, I say we got 20 air conditions. What we're going to do, we're going to divide this 56,000 by 20. So that would be 2,800 watts per air conditioner. 2,800. And we're going to run this for 10 hours. Look right here after specific hours, we have 56,000, 56, 1, 560,000. We have to change that. So we have to change this here to a lower number because this has to be 56. It can't be that. So let's change this to 1,500. What is going to be? That's 30,500. 1,000. Want that number to be 56. The number that says daily energy. So we're going to click 40,000. 1,000. 1,000. 280. 56,000. So you know right here now. So we have 56,000 daily energy consumption right here. That's already what? 56,000. 56,000. If I was to divide 56,000 by 1,000 divided by 1 kilowatts. 56,000 right there. You want to make sure that number turn to 56,000. That's why we decided to come down to find the factors. But we're multiplying it by 10 right here as well. If this was 0, if this were 1, and this were 200, 2,800, we have 56,000. Absolutely. So you see here, you have 56,000. That is it. 280, 2,800 watts. That's dividing 500. That's dividing 56,000 by 20 air conditions. We have 500 and we have 560, 560 watts. But because we want to take into consideration the daily operating watts, we have to delete 0 from here. Change this to 10. Definitely we have 56,000. How beautiful it is. Let me go over it. Domestic application, air condition for on a domestic application. Air condition runs for 10 hours a day. Now, if we combine the total air conditions together, because there is only one allocation here for domestic. The total air condition we have is 20 air conditions. The operating watts is 56,000. We divide 56,000 by 20 air conditions, we have 2,800. But if we multiply 2,800 by 10 hours a day, it'll give you 56,000, 2,000 times 10 hours a day. You get 560,000, and that is extremely too high. That is why we have to 10 from the 200, give us 6,000 at 10 hours a day. We're going to go to refrigerator. Let's go back to our list. We have refrigerator. We have refrigerator, we have 8. So let's go to refrigerator. We'll just leave it at that, freezer or deep freeze. So we have 8. How many kilowatts? So how many kilowatts with 8? So we have, say 300 watts per refrigerator. So we say 300 watts times 8, 2.4 kilowatts. But if you multiply 2.4 kilowatts by 24 hours, because refrigerator is always 24 hours, give you a crazy number. We have to factor that in. I said 2.4 kilowatts. 24 hours give you 19,200. That's too high. So if we change this hour, give you 1,900. 1 hour is here just hours. 1 hour is a 9. Can't accept that. Refrigerator can be 1 hour. So we will choose to change this 0.5. The condition. Oh no, I know. Divided by 8. 0.3. So we divide 2.4 divided by 8. So 2.4 kilowatts we divide by the 8 refrigerator will give us 0. Each refrigerator will be about 0.3 of a kilowatt. So we change this to 0.3, run for 4 hours, and we have 2,400 watts. Got it? That is the operating watts. 2,400. Now let's go back to this is very important of our analysis. We have microwave. We have 8 microwave operating watts is 1,500. They run for 2 hours a day. Microwave doesn't run too much. Okay? But take into consideration this is 8 microwave. So you multiply 8 microwave, 1,500 times 8 microwave. That's 12,000 operating watts. Okay? If you multiply this by 2 days, that's 24,000, 2,400 watts. Takes to run that's too much for just a microwave. So 1,500 watts times that's the operating watts. So our operating watts is 12,000. We want to make sure that we have 12,000 watts over here. We have 12,000 watts on our daily energy. So we're going to go to microwave. Uh, microwave. Take so we'll say one out of 12,000 watts. Let's use 1,000. We use 1,500 times 1 hours a day. It gives us 12,000 watts. So microwave, you don't use microwave all through the day. You use microwave for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 30, 25 minutes, maximum 20 minutes. So 1,200 watts and 12,000 watts for all microwave as operating. Just use it as 1 hour. Perfect for the look our next item. We have light bulbs. We have light bulbs, 70 light bulbs. Operating watts is 30. Now light bulb run for 24 hours. So 30 light bulbs times 70. You need to have 2,100. 2,100. Our program here use light bulbs. 70 light bulbs. We will use if we use 30, this is 3 24 hours. So we have 5,040. 30 light bulb multiply 70 will give you 1 watts hour. thousand. Much? Right. 8,000. 5,000. 1,360. 1,680. One will be too small, so we use 2,600, 3,300. That's not bad. We'll use a little extra on it. And we have televisions and mobile phones and everything. So everybody got televisions. We use this I would keep 18 for the televisions. Mobile phone with everything. So how many watts? And we'll allocate about our television run for like we want TV for like 4 hours. So like 4 hours. 4 hours that would be 8,000 watts. That would 8,000 watts will cover all televisions, television, and everything else. That's what that will cover. Will cover all. Now there is something I call miscellaneous, just in case there was any added watts, any other load. So undeclared. One, clear loads. What is actually there, right? Now, when you are done entering all of your appliances on the data consumption, you have to set the hours. Here, all the hours are in red, and this one said the adjustment. Now, the next here, after consumption, you have hourly distribution. You click on hourly distribution. The first thing light bulb runs for 24 hours, so we have to select all of these for all of these. Your mask. That's it. The next one here is TV. It's 4 hours. We'll go. The one here was the domestic appliances. So 1 hour. And all domestic appliances, we say how many we got domestic appliances. We say, oh no, this is 10 hours. That's a air conditioner. 10 hours. The appliances is 10 hours. All right, now we say refrigerator always 24 hours. Microwave, we said 2 hours. Is that right? With microwave. Awesome. Okay, we'll get 1 hour for microwave. All right, undeclared specific hours. Undeclared right here. Undeclared, we have this 1 hour. We'll highlight 1 hour. And we click OK. As you look here, hourly distribution is already all okay. All hourly distribution is all set. before all. All right, we're done with that. We want our consumption definition, but we want to do it yearly and weekend, weekend or the weekday uses. We want to use default, which is 7 days a week. Right? That's how many days we're going to use all appliances. Now we are done with the user needs. Next, saying to us here, please define a system. We click on system definition. What they're talking about is we have to choose batteries, what kind of battery you're going to use. You have to choose kind of PV array you're going to use or solar panels. If you look on the top here, you have storage, PV array, backup, simplify sketches. Now we're going to let me see what's this is a sketch of how the system. Let's go back to storage. Under storage, we have to choose the kind of battery we want to use. I'm going to go on the top there and say all manufacturing battery. But I want to choose now. Before we go over that, it's designed, the program I've already told us up and top here, battery usage voltage, the recommended battery usage voltage with 96. I'm going to recommend that we should use 96-volt battery as our recommended battery. And our specific capacity will be about 4,401 amps. That's what they're saying. 4,401 amps. 4,400 and 4,401 divided by 200 if we use lithium ion battery. That's 22 battery. That is at 96 volt. So they already tell you right off the bat here. Right after you enter your needs analysis, everything tell you how much how big your battery bank should be. But we are using a 48-volt battery again. We're going to come here and choose all manufacturing. We choose lithium ion, that will be our preferred battery. And we choose here, we're going to come and find our battery. We want to use lithium ion battery, we want to use 48. So I'm going to look for 48, what's a higher amp? We have a 48 volt 120 amp. I'm going to use that. 48 volt 120 amp, that's the highest it had in there. They also tell us model in series, 2 battery in series, model in parallel, 37 battery in parallel. If you use a 120 amp battery, that's how much battery you're going to use. You're going to use total number of models, 74. That is a PV model mix. So that is this is your battery bank. So let me look at the total global capacity, how many amps they recommend for you to have. If I decide at 44, 48 volt, I decide to use, I'm gonna change this to 48. 48. When I change that to 48 volt, it tells me your global capacity is 8,000, 87,060 amps. Well, that's the recommend. So it's recommend. It's recommended right now. Total global capacity telling us that if we use a lithium ion battery 48 volt at 120 amps, number of battery will be 73 battery. Number of elements. This is model in parallel 73 total battery number in model in series. One battery showing me all battery will be paired in parallel. Not series 73 battery 100. If I was to change, reduce that into by about 200 amps for the 3 battery. But let's go back to our system. That's why it's important to pay attention here. I'm gonna cancel here. Go back to our user here and look over what we have. Our total daily energy is 89,784 watts. Monthly energy is, let's see what is overly high. Macro with 4,000 watts. That's too much for me. So we will change this. Very careful. Okay, my is well. TV 8,000. Yeah. We're down to 1,100. This other appliances 8,000 watts. Each kilowatt is 2,000 watts. Okay. System definition. Battery. System battery recommended is 96 volt. Battery. Battery region. You can choose a higher for the battery, depending on your system design and how many put. But okay, we have total of 64 battery, and we recommended to have a 96 volt battery pack. That's the system recommendation. 94. We'll just choose a 48 volt battery. So let's see, 64 divided by the total global capacity. How many amps you need total for this? 3,840 by 200 amps of battery. Now we have 19, so 20 battery. That's reasonable for the system. So that will be our battery bank. Then we move forward to our PV model. Click on PV, what panel we want to use. We're going to choose other different panels there. You can choose the name of the panel you want to use. I would just come in here and just look for NN 100 watts panel. 405 and the wax is 32 watts. All right. Asking me to charge controller, select the control model and the controller. You want to use an MPPT controller or DC to DC MPPT. Maximum power point tracking controller. We're using MPPT controller. Automatic to the operating parameter. You can choose to tell exactly what it is. Tell us the MPPT controller for this system. Add your own controller if you want. You have this specification and specimen of number of model right here. Total number of models, 60 models. 4 in series, 15 in string. Bring 12 to 18 panels. Doing string. They're saying to us. We're not using a backup generator. If you use a backups, doing a backup gen set, you enter the generator there. You click here and enter the generator you want to enter. Generator, backup generator 1.8 kilowatts or a 3 kilowatts. Choose what generator you want to back up with. Also the one generator. Volt charge current 15.6. Be a backup generator add on my own manufacturer, the mix and everything information I need for the generator I want to use. So I'm not doing this. Typical sketch. Typical layout of a standalone system is what it's array, no array. Here your regulator, uh, user, battery bank, then regulator, this inverter, backup, have a backup, array, your inverter, right here, that's what it tells you how you can set the system. Detail precise one, but I don't. You get that in the report. Here, go back to my storage that is set. If I click OK here, you notice that you see your system, the design is ready for simulations. If I click on my run simulations here, run a simulation for your entire design. After the simulation, you do your report. Simulation is completed. I'm going to create a report. Generating document is the report. The report will tell you everything that is needed for that design we have just. Here's our report. Here, this simulation report, module styles and design. System power 24.3 kilo. Module styles and design. This is project summary, geographical locations, longitude, latitude, system summary, system information. This is array, number of models, 16 models, 24 kpw, battery pack, technology, lithium ion battery, 64 battery, 96 volt, capacity 3,804. Now this volt here doesn't matter, you can choose your volt or actually that. I can come back here and if I'm going to close back into my design, close my simulator. I'm going to go back in here, my system, and make some changes. So let's go back and make some changes. I'm going to change my battery voltage. Okay. Sometimes it's difficult to explain to the client, or I can have this. I'm already written, black and white. To just look clean, simple and easy. We have a 48 volt, 7,560 amps. So I recommend it for this. You can use amps 7,560. 37 battery. We'll just run up 30. The system requires about 30 battery adequately works. 38 battery at 200 amps. we're using some battery that have very high amps, but we also use a battery that have like 1000 amps. The volt is very low. So we have battery that use that. But those battery, most of them are fast, higher amps, lower voltage in terms of battery sizing. We have the options. 76 kilowatts hour a day average. And here is your PVI rate. Tells you how many panels. Number of unit power 405 pips. And the number of PV models 60 panels. And the panel size is there. Yeah, 505. This is the unit number power. 405 watt panels, 60 pieces. Array losses, will tell you your losses. Also give you the chart. Kilowatts don't generate everything. Let's come to the total conclusion of how to create a standalone, and that will be an off-grid design using Pvsyst. Pvsyst is a very nice, very say user-friendly application when designing your solar system. My name is Ben Isati. It's been a pleasure presenting you. I hope this was done properly well to be able to give design technicians or installers the clear understanding on how to work with Pvsyst, create a standalone design in Pvsyst. Have a good day.